Well, today is the day. We have Season 15 set images, official set images, that are in good quality, and we can finally take a look at these images more in depth, and I can finally talk about them with you guys. We'll start off this video with my personal favourite, the Hydro Bounty. I needed this set in my life. The build is just great. It's exactly what I would have wanted, and I'm really glad it isn't actually red, but is instead white. Adds for a much sleeker, more unique look in my opinion, and I am really a fan of that. For minifigures, we get the whole selection of the ninja in their scuba suits, which is pretty awesome. The build on this set does just look incredible, and I can't wait to see the interior. That's going to be great. Next up is the Temple of the Infinite Sea set, and this one looks great. Benthomar is included. Of course, I'm incredibly hyped to get that minifigure, but now it has me unable to decide which set I should purchase on release day, the Temple or the Bounty. We also get Glutinous, Kalmar, some snakes, Kai, and NRG Nia, so this one definitely isn't short of desirable minifigures. I can safely say that. It does also come with Wojira, which looks somewhat disappointing in my opinion, but I'm going to have to wait and see that in full HD images before I do come to that conclusion. But yeah, overall a very fantastic set, and this may just be the one I have to cop on June 1st. Next up we have Nia's Water Dragon, and while I'm not going to pick this one up, I can definitely see why some people are going to really love it, and it is undeniably a very solid set for sure. It does have a decent minifigure selection, but I would say that the build fully outshines the minifigure selection here. Overall, it definitely looks like a nice dragon build. Next, let's talk about the Subspeeder. Unfortunately, I'm just still not a fan of this one at all, and I probably never will be. To me, it just feels too skeletal, and I'm really not a fan of that kind of thing. I guess it is solid for the price you are paying for it, but yeah, not my kind of thing, and I definitely will not be picking this one up. And then lastly, for the Season 15 wave, is Lloyd's underwater mech thing. Yeah, I did forget the name. This is another one that's just decent. Not one I'll be picking up personally, but if you don't have a very big budget and you actually want to pick up a Season 15 set, I would still highly recommend this one, as it's definitely not a bad set for the price, and that's really all I have to say about it. And then finally, we have some legacy sets I'd like to brush over. Firstly, we have the Legacy Bounty. Yeah, you know what, I'm not even going to spend time going over this one. Next is the Legacy Fire Dragon, which does actually look pretty solid. I must say that I am definitely a fan of this one. Not sure if I prefer it over the original one, but this one isn't bad by any means. Then lastly, we have the Ultrasonic Raider remake, which I'm honestly not a fan of, if I'm being honest. This one just isn't for me at all, really. And then lastly, we have another crappy small set. This time it's Kai's Blade Cycle. So overall, this wave is really good. I'll hopefully be making a follow-up to this video, going more in depth over everything, so I hope you're all looking forward to that. With this being said though, if this one was informative to you guys, be sure to drop a like on it and subscribe to the channel. That would be greatly appreciated. With all of this finally being said though, I will see you all in my next one.